guys, I am here today to do a little bit of a review of Louisa's Direction semi-permanent hair dye. I used Carnation Pink. I did do a first impressions video, which I will link here, which showed you the length of my hair. Obviously it's been cut since then, and the thickness of my hair and the original colour, because I've got the colour pot here, but I did add a little bit of Direction cerise to it because I wanted a different colour for my fringe. And so yeah, that video has all those details, and it's probably worth watching that first. I won't go into details about the hair dye because I did it in that video. I just wanted to give a little at the end of the colour review, because it has gone from my hair now. There's a little bit of pink still lurking underneath, especially in my fringe, but I have dyed that pink. Well, you can't really see it in the camera, but I have dyed that pink again since I originally dyed it. So yeah, the good things about this hair colour is that it stayed for ages. When I spoke to the woman in the shop about it, she said, oh, it will probably last 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, and then when you dye your hair again, it will fade. And I thought, oh right, okay, so yeah, I can have the dye for 4 weeks, then maybe change it, or just go back to blonde. And so I waited 4 weeks, and it had faded. It faded a lot. It went from a really vibrant, bright pink. It looked like someone had dyed my hair with a highlighter, to a sort of a baby pastel pink, which I liked. But then I dyed my hair in the middle of October, and it didn't fade. And I just had blonde roots and pink hair. So it looked a bit odd, but I went along with it. And this is actually the third hair dye on the colour, and it's still a little bit in there. Still a little bit underneath, in the depths of the hair where it doesn't see much light, it's still there. Now, for some people, this might be a really good thing. Oh yeah, I really want the colour to last a long time. But with a semi-permanent hair dye, I didn't want it to dye my hair permanently. I didn't want the hair dye, my hair, to be that colour for that amount of time. And it was. So I suppose that's a pro and a con. The only con, apart from that I can think of, is the pots aren't that big. Like I said in that other video, my hair's not that thick. It's just normal, average thickness. It wasn't that long. It was sort of about this length, and I had to use 2 pots practically. I had to buy 2 pots at least to do it. And the place that I bought them from, which was Lucid in Southampton, in the Bargate Centre, they're £5 a pot. So you think once you've got your bleach and 2 pots, that's £15. And yes, it lasts a long time, so you've got that. So if you want to keep using the dye and keep the colour, it's a really expensive way to do it. And there are cheaper ones like Manic Panic, which come in a bigger pot, which are a little bit more, but the pot makes up for it. But then I did find it for, I think, £3.50 in a shop in Liverpool. I can't remember what the shop's called. So if I do my hair another colour, which I think I will, probably a lilac colour, or maybe a turquoise, something like that, I'm not sure, I'll probably get it from there. So they are quite expensive. But yeah, that's the summary really. So I would recommend doing it. Experiment with your hair, use these dyes, shop around to try and find the cheapest deal. That's all I've really got to say on the matter. If you're wondering, the colour that I used for my hair was L'Oreal Excellence, I think, in 10.21, which is Stockholm, and this is a pearly colour, and it did take the colour out, most of it, and it's left it with this really nice grey, almost purpley grey colour. It's a real pearl dye. It looked really cool when I put it on because my hair turned purple, so I knew that it was going to take out a lot of the pink. So yeah, that's all I have to say on this video. I hope you enjoyed that. I should have some tutorials coming up soon maybe a hair one, and a review of all my vast collection of red lipsticks. So thanks for watching, and bye!